Finally, video number 3 was not an interview, but a presentation by a very demonstrative, very gesticulative, very quirky sort of individual that ran around on stage and threw his arms in the air and really tried to get his point across about global demographics. Namely, that the global population at least in developed countries, is decreasing, and what population we do have is aging enormously. He talked about how that's going to affect certain countries like China. For example, he said you can go and look around in the streets and you're not going to see any children there. Whereas in India, they're everywhere, all over the place, children in India. I've never been to either one, so I wouldn't know, but I'll take his word for it. He talked about how that's going to affect the political system, namely that here in a few years, the country that he talked about was Italy, but here in a few years Italy is going to have 1 million voters over the age of 90 years old, and of that 1 million, 100% of them will likely be women, just because my gender doesn't last that long for whatever reason. So obviously this is going to have a dramatic effect on the political system, and he talked about a little bit about certain problems that global aging and the like is going to cause, just because we can't support that massive of a population of elderly people. Overall, he sort of jumped around a bit, topic to topic, and it was a bit hard to follow at points, but basically the presentation was over changing demographics, diversifying demographics, and how those demographics are going to affect our future political and social climate.